Welcome back, people. There we go. We finally got it working. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. There must have been about 10 posts that went out. Yeah, there must have been about 10 posts that went out. Every time I kept setting up the stream, it kept saying bad connection. I don't know why. I have no idea what was going on with it. But anyway, Fishing Planet Amazon record fish today. Let's see if I can beat my record and get higher up in the leaderboards as well. I don't know what the actual biggest fish is yet, so yeah, I don't know what it is. Okay. Okay, there we go. Let's, as I say, I haven't long woke up. I've had some coffee. Yeah. Yeah. I've been doing a lot of fishing. I had some really late nights, and because this is the new lake, and I managed to find this hot spot, I uploaded that. Loads of people were proper hyped up about that. Hey, Era, how's it going, man? I'm so glad that you managed to find us again, man. I couldn't send you a message anyway. There was no way for me to send you a message because you haven't got me added on Steam as a friend, only on Fishing Planet. And you haven't got me added on Instagram or Twitter or anything. Yeah, I'm glad you managed to find us though, man. How did you manage to find the channel? Okay, so I'm going to show you guys where I am on the spot. On this spot where I'm fishing right now. So when we did a live stream yesterday, I was fishing. We caught a lot of piranha and some cats, and I saw one of these and it let me walk onto it, and we did that while we were live streaming. And then after I finished the live stream, I got on the boat and I thought I want some good clips for you guys, and I was driving around. Frank sent you a link. Good old Frank. Good old Frank. Send me a friend's request on Steam, man. Because I don't have you added on, I've only got you added on Fishing Planet. Okay, so yeah, I jumped on the boat, I was driving around, and I saw this, and I thought, well, I can get on the other platform. Well, it wasn't exactly a platform, I don't know, logs with a crate or something, I don't know. I thought, yeah, let me get on it. So I saw this, I stopped my boat, I jumped on it, and I've been fishing over this way and over this way. It didn't actually take me too long to find it, to be honest, considering as I was using a lot of different types of bait. There you go, I got your friend's request, man. I'll accept it, alright? I will definitely accept your friend's request once I finish. One other thing to mention real quick, for Fishing Planet, we're playing PC at the moment, but once this DLC runs out, I probably ain't going to be level 58, I don't know, it does all depend. If I'm not, I am going to buy the DLC for PS4, because we haven't played with people on PS4 for a while. But again, we're not abandoning PC, and we're not abandoning PS4. I like to make it fair for both sides. How's it going, Boss Gamer? How's it going, Pop? You're grinding to level 58. Come and join me, man. You got me added as a friend on Fishing Planet, haven't you? Come, I'm pretty sure you have. I'm in a private room if you want to come and join anyway. Okay, so yeah, we caught a good amount. Oh yeah, so just a quick, I don't normally do shout outs and that kind of stuff because I don't see that it helps, but I want to say shout out to Boss Gamer 366 Slick, who is in the chat right now. He asked me why didn't I, let me just turn that down a little bit because I can hear myself quite loud. There we go. Yeah, so he asked me why I didn't have an intro for the start of my videos. And the reason why I don't is because of time. That's the only reason. That, like, I needed to make a there was, what was it? I needed to make an intro, and I also needed to make some channel banner art, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, because I haven't got one on this channel. I did on the other one, but not on this one. And thinking about it, yeah, I should really do it because it does look nice, and having intros, and as well as that having other things. But anyway, Boss Gamer said to me that he could make me an intro. So he did. So that intro that you see, that's what he made, and that was very nice of him. As I say, that it wouldn't take me that long to do it myself, but it's just time. And when these updates come out, many hours go into it. Many hours go into it. So because I put a lot of time into it, the time that I spend making a banner, yeah, I've only got to do it the once. The time I spend making an intro and some channel art, there's an hour or two, because I can never make up my mind. And yeah, that hour or two, I could make maybe 2 videos, at least one anyway. So I don't have time to make the channel art stuff. I'm going to put the headlight on because it does look a little bit dark. We're early morning, cloudy day. Yeah, the banner was good, man. You ain't got the DLC? Ah, that's a shame, man. That is a shame. For £17.50, man, I definitely would say it's worth it. And then you get this rod, you get this reel, you get different types of new baits. 7 days premium, some gold coins, bit of cash. I honestly thought it would have been £30, the same as the other one, to be honest. I'm quite surprised it ain't. But yeah, anyway, thank you very much, Boss Gamer, for making that. You never know, you guys, if you ever wanted him to make you something, maybe he might, possibly. You could always check him out, subscribe to him on YouTube, and you never know, as I say, maybe he might make you one if you need one made. I don't think it's, you know, he's not, I wouldn't say, you know, he doesn't do it as a career or anything like that. So, you know, but considering as he's not, you know, he doesn't do that for a living, making that, because some people do make those. I honestly believe that intro that he did was actually really good, and I'm not just saying it, I honestly do think it is really good. So yeah, these fish here, I did make a clip of this showing the 216-pound fish that we had. That's our biggest fish ever on Fishing Planet, and that was awesome. So yeah, today record fish. I want to see if I can try beat it. Unfortunately, we are going to hear a lot of beeping, and if we do beat that biggest fish, I might get a little bit loud. So rip everyone with headphones, but I do have headphones on myself, so when I'm really loud, I'm going to be able to hear myself as well. So it's not just you guys who gets deafened. I will as well. The update on the PS4 has still not arrived. Oh wow, okay. I thought they all released at the same time. That's absolutely, that sucks. Yeah, that was yeah, that's really nice. As I say, subscribe to Boss Game and check him out. I appreciate him doing that, taking his time. I did say to him as well, you know, he didn't have to do it if he was busy to leave it, and he said that he had plenty of time. So yeah, he done well. He definitely done well. I appreciate that. It's nice that somebody took a bit of their time. Obviously, he comes on the live streams pretty much all the time. He's always here showing his support, which is good. So he didn't do it for self promotion, you know, because he's been in the chat for quite a while. He was on our other channel as well, so it's not like he's done it for self promotion, because he hasn't. He just done it just, you know, we chat sometimes on Instagram and stuff, and yeah, it was just nice that he didn't do it for trying to get subscribers or anything like that. Honestly, I'm only telling you to subscribe to him just because he did something nice, and he could maybe do something nice for you guys. But yeah, I quite like that intro. That intro is awesome. This one's giving me a good fight. So I still haven't worked out what day's best, the cloudy day or the sunny day. We haven't had a rainy day on here yet. I would like a rainy day just to see how well we catch on a rainy day and just see what it looks like when it rains as well. That'll look awesome. I probably will jump forward a little bit. So we are on day 7. At some point I am going to hit day 30 throughout this stream. That's either by me fast forwarding time for no reason or because we're catching so quick, one or the other. But I want to get to day 30 and see. I want to see what I can get at day 30. Oh wow, this one's definitely a good size. It's really weird though, because sometimes I fight like this and it's only like 70 pounds and I'm like, what? Wow, that's really giving me a beast of a fight. Look at that, it's only at 15 feet. One thing I do need to do is I do need to change these reels over as well. Now these reels are capable, but I want to get the 5,000. The 5,000 seems to work better. Well, that's not bad for the very first start. The very first fish that we have. £129. Yeah, the video that I put up yesterday. £216. I really could not believe it. That's some serious cash there though. That's some good cash, and the XP is probably not as much as what I would get from blue crab compared to the same size fish. The tarpon probably would give me more XP, to be honest. But I haven't yet caught a unique one of these. I've only caught a trophy, so do they even go to unique? I'm pretty sure they do. Let me see. Okay, no they don't, so it is just trophy. But apparently they go up to £440. That is absolutely insane. £216, if I never catch any other bigger fish than that on Fishing Planet, I am more than happy with that. I would like to see what other people caught as well, so I am going to check that out. Just playing this morning. So they ain't got they haven't got this update out on PS4 yet. That's horrible, man. I can't believe that. You got a fine, yeah. Always make sure you got a license, man. It's horrible when you don't. I've done it a couple of times. I have done it a couple of times, and it's not nice. I've even had to head back to the free lake before. So the reason I could use the float rod, and the float rod was working, but the reason why I'm not is because I want to show you this swim bait. This swim bait does work pretty well on a sunny day. I have never tried it on the cloudy day, so we're going to see. Maybe it might be better, maybe it might not be, but we are going to be going to a sunny day anyway. So, but yeah, I've been catching a lot of piranha on this swim bait. A lot of piranha, and I've been getting quite a few uniques pulling them in one after the other, just here at this location. And as I say, this swim bait. So, oh, there we go. We did have a bit of interest there. Yeah, we had a bit of interest. Anytime there is updates for Fishing Planet, we're going to download, install them as quick as we can. I do say it quite a lot, just so that way new people know that we don't just play this game randomly. We put a lot of time into this game, and that's why I sound really tired, probably look really tired. Yeah, I made a lot of content yesterday for you guys. Anytime there is loads of updates, or well, not loads of updates. Anytime there is updates for Fishing Planet, we always get loads of. We get a live stream going, and we always get loads of videos pushed out of the hot spots. We try and find the hot spots as quick as we can. Sometimes it does take longer than other times. Sometimes it does, but we done well yesterday. We pushed out a stream before somebody else did, and we also pushed out the hotspot quicker than other people did as well. I checked, there was no one else with this hotspot, so if anybody else has got this hotspot, maybe they found it themselves, maybe they copied my video. I don't know, and I don't mind, but I'm glad that I managed to get it on the channel quick. That's the main thing. But yeah, really good hot spot. I am going to jump to the sunny day in a moment because this spot is normally a lot quicker than this. The one thing I do like is I've got my boat close by, so on the slow days, I just turn around, jump in the boat, jump back on the platform. Do I play House Flipper? I did play House Flipper, yeah. I haven't played it for a while though. I probably will have some content of that on the channel at some point, I would have thought. Just because I did have that on the other channel. I quite like House Flipper, yeah. I brought Garden Flipper as well. I never got round to making a video for that. And to be honest, I wasn't that good at it. I weren't that good at it. You play it on your Android? Oh, nice. Right, that's too slow. Remember, if it's taking too long to catch, don't waste time. It's quicker for me to jump in the boat and do that compared to picking every rod up one by one. It's weird though, because that cloudy day, we did have a good sized fish there. And any other cloudy day that I fished here, it hasn't actually been too bad, but that was quite a slow day. It's not normally that slow even on a cloudy day. It's not that slow. We've got another cloudy day. I don't mind jumping forward a little bit anyway, as I say, because I do want to get to day 30 anyway. Okay, we're on day 10. We've got a sunny day. Where's the rainy days? Is there not any rainy days? Oh, the rainy days the next day. I haven't tried the rainy days, so we might have a little downtime. If there is, I will jump the next day. I won't spend too much time. What? Wasn't it day 11, the rainy day? Yeah, day 11, rainy day. What is happening? Let me take the time forward. It could be because it's going to rain later on. No. Okay, going to burn a few coins here, but I want to find out. I want to see the rain. No, it's bugged out. It's bugged out. Oh, that's such a shame. I wanted to see the rain. I'm going to jump a few days. I don't recommend doing this. It is expensive. If you got quite a bit of cash, it's not too bad. And if you got some gold coins, then again, not so bad. So many cloudy days, day after day, cloudy day. What? There we go, right, day 18. Let me see if there's any rainy day now we can see. Okay, it says the next day is a rainy day. Let's see if it is. I think it could be glitched. Let's see. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's glitched. I don't know why. I hope they fix that. I hope they fix that. We jumped forward quite a lot there. We're on day 20. But the reason why I do that is because I do want to get to day 30. When we get to day 30, we get a free gift. And we want to do that in every lake. Have I ever downloaded any PS4 games for free? I don't think so. I don't think so. I've downloaded some games free for PC, like on PC, but yeah, I don't think the only thing free that I've ever downloaded is on PS4, like PS4 games, is probably Fishing Planet. Fishing Planet, maybe Fortnite, and yeah, free games like that. That's the only type of free games I've ever got on console. So yeah, them two markers that I got set there, one of them was £130, the other one was the 200 and something pound. But as well as catching them here, I have caught them over here at this spot, but I just haven't set another marker because there's not much point. I know that I can catch them here and I can catch them here. And you see that water, the fish there jumped out the water. That's what made me fish here, because I stood on here and I was casting just literally straight over this way. I wasn't getting much interest. Cast over here, I was getting a lot of piranha. And then I saw a lot of movement here on the water and here. So I thought, why not put the bait rods over that way while I have a mess around with this. Now, I probably could park my boat over this way, drop the anchor and cast over here, but if I do that, it means I can only have the one rod out this way. This way I get to have more rods, and that's what it's all about, trying to get as many rods out as I possibly can. Give me 1 sec, I just gotta really quick check everything, because I was having really big internet connection problems when we started. Don't worry, if that goes off, I grab it. There we go. Let me get that. Yeah, I just want to check the stream health, because I was, as I say, I had to start this stream up 2 or 3 times, so probably people haven't got this notification of me live streaming right now, which that is a shame, but unfortunately, yeah, I was having big problems. So because I was having big problems, it's not all the notifications would have went out. Not all the notifications would have went out, but that's okay. I'm gonna stick with this rod just because this one's a good one. See, these, it doesn't even matter even if you don't get absolutely massive fish. You can, I think by 9 o'clock I was like about 800 pound in the net. Yeah, about 9 o'clock. Yeah, probably 9 o'clock. Yeah, 9 o'clock. By 9 o'clock I had like nearly 800 pound in the net. I don't think I can earn as much money in this lake compared to what I can in Weeping Willow. That's probably because the fish here are a lot bigger. And because the fish here are bigger, obviously it means that I can't fit as many fish in my net in that day. But if I didn't go for these big fish and I went for the other fish, maybe I possibly could. After I finish this live stream, I'm going to be fishing more. I'm going to see if I can try and find another hot spot. I'm going to have a look around, drive around, see what else I can find. But the reason why I'm showing you this, as I say, I know I made a video on it, but the reason why I wanted to show you it is because I wanted to show you in real time. This is really quick going. You don't really have to wait long. And the good thing is, as well as catching these really big fish, a chance to catch your biggest fish as well, which is awesome. But you get to mess around with the spinning rod, which that's pretty good. So it keeps you kind of busy. If you do get a slight little downtime from these rods, from the bait rods, you can always mess around with the spinner. And then swim bait, as I say, that swim bait does work pretty well. Once these rods chill off a little bit, they will do. They will have a slight downtime, and when they do, we'll then catch the piranha. I've already showed you the piranha, but anyway, I just want to get a bit of that in as well. It's a good size, this one. Okay, I'm just going to let it rest just for 1 sec, just whilst I really quickly do something. I really need to make sure that this stream is running well. Okay. Don't worry, we won't lose the fish. The fish is still going to be there. Oh, come on, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons right now. Alright, yeah, we're all good. Okay. Oh, let's take that over. Sorry I didn't read chat for a second there, guys. What time is it by you? It is 1:47 for you. For me, it is 12:46 in the afternoon. See the cheater on the weekly XP board? I haven't looked at biggest fish and stuff yet. Who's got the biggest fish? I'm interested to see how big someone's caught though. For the fact that it says these go up to, what was it, £440, and I only caught £216. I say only, that is my biggest fish. That is that is a really big fish, but if other people caught bigger, that's good because it means that I can catch bigger. So at any time me fishing here, I could literally beat my record at any time. That's why I wanted to also fish here as well, because of that reason. Alright, let's have a look. I'm interested to see. Okay, 220. Okay, well, maybe, as I say, I'm quite surprised about that. I would have thought there would have been about £400 or something, but £220, there you go. I'm 21. 21 on the leaderboards. That's not too bad. That's not bad. I'm happy with that. And the biggest is 220. I'm 21. That's alright. That's pretty decent. That's not bad. Considering the game only come out this map only come out yesterday. You know, this map only come out yesterday, and I managed to find this spot, and obviously other people have found the spot because they caught £220. Unless there is another location for these as well. There could be another location for them, but yesterday when we did the live stream yesterday, we just kind of fished straight off from the start. I did notice quite a few other places though. There is other places you can stand on. There is a few other places that you can do that. So there might I'm not saying that this is the only spot to catch them. They could be around other places as well. He's number 1 with only 4 fish caught, 0 days in game. That sounds kind of strange. That sounds a bit strange, but that's okay though. As I say, I don't mind. 21st place. That's yeah, I'm happy with that. That's good. As soon as it come out yesterday, you know, I got plenty more time here fishing. I might end up beating my record whilst being live. I could end up just fishing here in, you know, chilling like I would normally do, and I could end up beating it then, so we'll see what happens. I'm very surprised they didn't bring out a new bait rod. Like, that's the only thing that's... I don't know if I checked feeder rods. Is this a feeder rod or bottom rod? I can't even remember. Bottom rod. I should have checked. I don't think I checked that. It makes me think, because of these fish are so beastly, it does make me think that maybe they brought out a bait rod. These do fight really well though. That's one thing I do like, because the heavy chaser it's not very often you get the heavy chaser to go like this. The only time it goes like this is when it's a proper monster. Come on. I'm definitely going to need to change the line on this one. I don't know what the leader's like. It could be that low because the leader's quite damaged as well. It could, I don't know. I definitely need to check it though. That's at 60%. 60% is quite a lot, but the leader could be less than that. This one's giving me a really good fight. Wow. These are going to be some long fighting fish. And as I say, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you're going to beat your biggest fish, because sometimes them 60 pounders and 80 pounders can fight like this. But then obviously a fish near 200 pounders, of course that's going to fight like this as well. So yeah, it's kind of hard. That's why I was so shocked when I got that 216 pound, because they just all kind of fight similar. It's not like one fight's harder than the other. They all fight absolutely amazing. Whoa. This has gone on for a little bit. So the fish go up to £440, but yet someone's only caught £220. I wonder if the 220 is the best they're gonna be here, or whether they will patch it eventually and put on something bigger or something. I don't know. Look how much that rod pulls. Look, it's a good job your rod stand don't fall over, because that would have been all over the place by now. Yeah, so we noticed yesterday as well, as we were fishing, there's actually crocodiles that swim around. I haven't seen any in this area, but there is crocodiles that swim around. That looks good. Whoa, look at that rod go. I'm not going to pick up the other rod, I'm going to stick with this one. I know that this one's got to be, it's got to be at least £100, surely. I've been fighting this for a little bit now. There we go, it's reeling in. Easy there. 119. See, the cash is pretty decent. It's just the XP. I feel like the XP could be more. Gotta love that glitch. We need to set all our rods back out again now, because us fighting that one, these ones are gone all a little bit off. But you see what I mean by the sunny day? The sunny day is definitely a lot quicker. 247 pounds in the net, and it's 551. And all of them other rods were going off as well. Now, if I managed to bring in them other rods as well, I could have had a lot more. But because they fight so hard, they do take a bit of time to get in. How much is one of those reels? Okay, I can't buy it here. I wanted to get the 5,000. This reel that I got on is the 4,000. It does do the job, but if I use the 5, I can max that out as well, and I can put that tiny little bit more strain against the rod. It's not a big thing though. It's not something like I really need to do, because this is actually, it's not actually going too bad with this setup that I'm using. Oh, I was meant to check. Just want to check the leader. Okay, the leader's good. It's the line that's quite damaged, but that's right. 60%. That'll last a while. That would definitely last a while. How did I know? I watched. Well, one, your name is kind of does give it away a little bit. Your name, but yeah, I ended up watching that video of that card that you did with the bank card. That was kind of funny. That. Yeah. See that movement over there? Yeah, I feel like there's more movement there than what there is at that spot. There we go. I have caught some other fish here as well, not just these big fish. I have caught some of the cats. Flat-headed cat. Is it flat-headed or whiskered or whatever it is? I've caught some of these as well. I've still got my headlight on, I just noticed. So normally is what I do is I normally put 2 over this way, and then I put 2 over that way. I have caught big fish there as well at that bit there. Not just here. Like I don't know where the biggest fish is there, but I have caught some big monsters here as well. Look, you see that splashing? But as I say, I just haven't set markers just because I don't want to waste markers. I know here I'm not going to forget this spot. Like there's no way. Just because this is where I caught my biggest fish here in Amazon River. This is the, yeah, I wouldn't forget that. I'm trying to show you that I can catch some piranha on that spinner, but I'm just not getting a chance. Why have they not fixed this glitch? This glitch is, it's like it's been there forever. I know that can happen sometimes, but that happened yesterday, the live stream that we did yesterday. Oh my god, it did it so much. And it is a pain. Oh no, I didn't hook it right. Look, all that splashing there. There's a lot of splashing. We might have a bit of interest in a minute on one of those rods. Come on, we got to show YouTube that this works. It's gonna make me look like I'm lying. Let's do it again. Yeah, I've just been casting there. And then I turn like that a little bit to the side just to try and keep it close to those lily pads if I can. And I've been doing stop and go, kind of in the middle of the water. Oh god, why am I not hooking? What's going on? I keep missing it. I have caught them in pretty close as well, so even when I get close in, instead of real speed straight away, I do let it go a little bit longer. Not all the way in. So around about 25 feet after that, I then just real speed. We kept having hits there, but it just didn't take it. I have tried a popper as well. Didn't have much luck with that. What else did I use? A buzzbait. I've tried a buzzbait. Buzzbait works. Whoa. Whew. Look at that. It's a good job these rods don't snap. Whoa. So are you not going to buy this DLC then, Error? Are you not going to buy this one? I can't believe it hasn't come to PS4 yet. That's not good. For people who are on PS4, that's not good. I honestly thought because they're all well, not all cross platform. Because they're all on every platform, I would have thought they would have brought the update out at exactly the same time for all of them. I do know that sometimes they have done that though, where they bring it out, the update out on the PC first, like about a month before. And I noticed that once before, where like when I was trying to make content, I was thinking, you know, why am I always a month behind everyone? And that's why, is because I was playing too much PS4 and not enough PC. But yeah, it's good that I can play PC, and it's good that I can show you the content quick. Because for those who don't have, you know, for those who only have PS4 and don't have PC, this update is obviously going to come to PS4, but it's just going to take a little bit longer, which is unfortunate. But in the meantime, at least you get to watch me, and you get to find where all the good spots are. So as you can see, I got a #10 hook on this one. I changed it to see if I could put on a 10 rather than putting on a 9. The 9, I was using 6. 6 was okay, but not that great. The hash 9 seemed to work better. And then on this one I put a 10 just to see if I could get anything bigger than what I did with using the 9. And now that 216 pound fish that I caught, that was on the hash 9. I think if I got a bigger fish than that with a hash 10, I probably would put all the hooks as 10. I probably would. But yeah, using the 9, I have pulled in that 216. So if I manage to pull bigger with a 10, I will change everything to a 10 hook. This one's definitely a good one. This one makes me think it's probably about £100 as well, at least. Just because how long we're fighting it. They are really hard to wear them down. I give it that. Like, they really are. This place looks absolutely beautiful. The ripples on the water. Look how nice it looks. I'm hoping they are gonna make this place a little bit bigger. I don't know if they're going to or not. But on the map's not very big. The map is not very big at all. I don't know if they will, but I do hope they do make it bigger at some point. That'd be nice. Normally they don't. Normally when they make a map, it normally stays like that. It's a good place to fish, but it's just not a very big map. Not a very big map at all. What level did you get this rod? This heavy chaser? Oh, I think it's like level 50 or something like that. Or close to level 50 or just over level 50. It does, yeah, it takes a long time. You've got to be a good level to get this one. Best thing that I recommend when you're a low level, if you can't buy the heavy chaser, buy the bottom sniper. I think you've only got to be level 30 something or level 20 something for that. I can't remember. But yeah, buy the bottom sniper. That'll do you really well until you're able to get a heavy chaser. You can't afford it, you're not working at the minute because of the coronavirus. The money's tight. I feel you, man. I feel you. At this moment in time, I probably don't really like to spend money, but yeah, I kind of got to in a way. Well, I haven't got to, but I feel like I got to because, you know, for the fact I always say I'm going to bring you guys the new content all the time, all the new updates. I can't not buy it because otherwise, by the time I buy it, everybody else would have made all these videos already, and then my video wouldn't be interesting. So I gotta, yeah, I kind of gotta buy it. Yeah, you can buy it as a DLC, yeah. I think the DLC rod, I don't normally say anything bad about Fishing Planet, and you know, and I'm not saying that what I'm going to say is bad, just to verify. Like, everything they've done, all the updates, I love it. They've done really well. I enjoy this game. But the rod, DLC rod for Blue Crab Island, I really don't like it, and that's just my opinion. I'm not saying don't buy it. It's just my opinion. That's a big fish. Whoa! Oh, wow. Didn't quite beat my record, but 201 pound and a half. 10,588 cash. That is insane. Could you imagine if I was in a random room right now? Everyone would be all around me. I had to come out of a random room and fish these private rooms just for this lake. I don't normally do that, but I had to because when I was pulling in big fish here, everybody was over here trying it. Like, you know, obviously people did ask me how I caught it. I told them, showed them. They come to where I was fishing. I showed them where I was casting to and stuff. Now, obviously I try and help anybody, but it got a little crowded. it did get a little crowded. I think there was 5 of us here. There was 2 boats. I was here. Someone else was on here, and there was a boat like right here. And then in the end, I had to come out and just, yeah, I thought I had to go into a private room. It got a little bit silly. I'm glad I managed to help some people, but there was just no room for me to fish. But yeah, as I was saying, not saying anything bad about Fishing Planet or anything, but their DLC rod for the Blue Crab Island, in my opinion, not a very good rod at all. Didn't like it. Definitely didn't like it. This rod for this DLC is the best. It is the best. I absolutely love this. You can also buy it with cash, which is what we did. We bought it with cash, and then we bought the DLC, then we got the rod, so that was kind of silly, but... But yeah, I've been catching some uniques of these piranha. I'm glad they finally come in now so I can show you. I was catching quicker than... I was catching the piranha a lot quicker, but because of those rods keep going off, I'm not getting to use the spinning rod that much. But this spinning rod for the DLC, and for the fact, not just DLC, you can actually buy it with the money that you get from catching the money that you get from catching the fish. You can buy it that way as well, so that's really good. In-game money. That's really good. I like that it lets you do both. That's nice. Sport bottom pack. Trophy. See, these don't give that much XP. Even when you get the uniques of those, don't give much XP. The XP is not that good. But it takes away that downtime, you know. It takes away that downtime, gets that little bit more in your net, and there's always a certain amount of certain fish that you have to catch. By doing that, you get gold coins and stuff. So I'm definitely interested to see what I get for day 30 for this place. On day 5, I got some gold coins and some cash. Or was it just gold coins? I don't know. No, it was coins and a marker, I think. Yeah, coins and a marker. But I definitely wanna get to day 30. I wanna see what it gives me for day 30. But me fishing here, I haven't actually done too bad. Like I brought this the normal rod. Look at that, we're up to 302,000. I've jumped quite a few days forward as well. And we got it's 657 and we got 456 in the net. We got the biggest net now as well, which is good. So we'll do that and then we'll jump back there like that. I like doing that. I don't want to keep picking up those rods all the time. Hopefully at some point Fishing Planet will listen to me and actually add something that you can press, I don't know, like a different button to highlight, so you can just pick every rod up all at the same time, or I don't know, look at your rod stand so it picks the rod stand and all the rods up all at the same time. I'd hope for them to do that rather than keep on, if you want to bring your lines in, you have to keep on bringing one in at a time, and it's not a big deal, but it's still a pain to do that. I would like if they added that. It's something so silly, but it's something that would make things that little bit more easier for me. Okay, we got 320,000. Only costs 1,500 to skip to the next day, so I might go to day 30. I want you guys to see what we get for free. So let's just burn some cash, and let's burn some of my gold coins. This is why I always buy gold coins with real money, because to keep the streams entertaining and to show you guys things like this. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. Okay, let's see. Okay, we get the X series titanium leader. That's not as good as what I thought, to be honest. We got 5 gold coins back, so we definitely burned more than 5 gold coins, but Yeah, titanium leader X series. That's okay. Let's have a look at it. Let's see. Let's see how much it is. 81 £81, the same as the other ones. See on what about I got titanium leader on that one, titanium leader on that, and then on these ones mono leaders, don't I? Yeah, mono leader. Oh, titanium leader on that one, and another mono leader. So we got two with mono leaders. Okay, that titanium leader, let's put on the X series, see if it makes any difference. I don't think, hold on. Was it that one? Oh yeah, no, I did put the right one on. For a second then I thought I didn't. Okay, so we got one mono, one X series, one mono, and then the other X series. We'll leave it like that, and we see which one works best. There's so many cloudy days on this one. Okay, then day 30 and 31's rainy day. I'm gonna burn some more. Let's see if I can. I want to see the rain. Nope. Okay. Well, sunny day. I don't know why it's not raining. I don't know. My game could be bugged, or I don't know. It's strange. I don't know why it's not. Yeah, I don't know why it's not. You do miss working? I bet a lot of people do, man. I bet a lot of people do. You're not the only one. A lot of people miss working. Going out, getting that fresh air. Like, you know, this coronavirus stuff is really, really bad. And, you know, a lot of people have died from it. It's really not good. The only good thing is that not everybody, but, you know, people obviously do have to go out and buy food and stuff, but most people are trying to stay at home, which is good. That's really good. Stop it spreading. And it is driving everybody mad. Not, you know, there's people that work their whole life, 30, 40 years, and then go to sitting in, you know, from working outdoors all day, every day, to then sitting indoors. That could drive people crazy. I love the look of these fish. These fish look really awesome. So yeah, I kind of understand why some people are getting a little bit fed up with it and stuff, but the only one good thing that's come out of all of everything, and there's where there's bad, there's always good. The one good thing that's come out of everything is pollution. Not so many cars on the road at the moment. There hasn't been so many cars on the road. Apparently, in China, I think it was China, they said that for the first time in, I don't even know how many years, they could actually see the sky, because it's normally filled up with smoke. Grey smoke. Or not even, I don't even know smoke or what it is, but yeah, normally they don't see the sun, and I don't know whereabouts it was, but for the first time ever they were saying they could actually see the sky. And it does make sense, you know. There's nothing, you know, the coronavirus is a bad thing, but stopping so much pollution, not so many cars on the road, the air being cleaner. You know, I didn't go out for about just over 3 weeks, and then I had no choice, had to go out, had to get some food. And when I went out, I don't know if it was just because I was stuck at home, but the air, it was just like it was so clean. The air, it smelled fresh. Oh, it did? That's good, man. It's good to hear, Aaron. So yeah, the amount of pollution there is in this world, and this coronavirus stopping people from going out. Oh wow, look at that, it's beautiful. Stopping people from going out and so many people from, you know, since the coronavirus is going, I gotta be honest, I normally use my motorbike every day. I have to use it every day. And yeah, since the coronavirus, I haven't used I think I've used my motorbike once. So yeah, literally once. It is once. I don't know, in about 2 months, I've used it once. Using my motorbike once in 2 months, considering as I normally use it every day, that feels weird. Like, I like to make the moto blogs as well, and again, I haven't been able to do that because I haven't been out. So yeah, there's a lot of people who are isolating, and a lot of people who do have vehicles, and by them not driving, less pollution. That is definitely a good thing, less pollution. I don't have a car, I've got a motorbike though. I do drive a motorbike. The air does feel cleaner, I agree. As I say, I don't know, it could be cleaner because not so much pollution, or it could be cleaner because you've spent so much time indoors, then you go out and you finally get that fresh air. But either way, it feels like you appreciate that air. Yeah. You have a motorbike in your van, work also. Yeah, well I have to use my motorbike every day. I have to use it to get to certain places where I need to go. So, and I do normally use it every day. But after 2 months only using it once is very strange. That is strange. I do miss it though. That's for sure. I definitely miss it. Like after, as I say, I stayed in for just over 3 weeks. I had to go out. I got to get some food, and I got on the bike, and it felt so good. It felt so good. Like it always feels good anyway because I like that bike and I enjoy that motorbike. But it felt so good. It felt so nice. And that air. Awesome. I have done off-roading. Obviously now I just use motorbikes for, you know, getting back and forth from work and, you know, for whatever I need to do, go see friends and family and stuff. But when I was younger, yeah, I used to do a lot of off-roading on motorbikes and on BMXs and on mountain bikes and stuff as well, and big dirt bikes, small dirt bikes, all kind of things. Yeah, I did a lot of that when I was younger, but now where I used to ride off-road, they stopped that. They don't let you do it anymore. If you're caught there, they can take your bike off you and actually crush your bike, like get it crushed down. So the next closest place for me to do that is, there is no next closest place. But yeah, the next closest place is probably about, I don't know, 20 miles away from me. Which doesn't sound like it's too far, but I don't want to travel 20 miles all the time, you know. If I wanted to use my bike off-road before, I only had to travel less than a mile. Whereas if now I'd have to travel 20 miles plus. It's kind of, yeah, it's a bit of a shame. You got a quad bike, nice. I think I've only ever literally been on one quad bike in my life, and it wasn't for very long. It was only for about 10 minutes. I was trying my friends. It was literally 10 minutes. It was alright. The throttle was definitely different compared to a motorbike, that's for sure, but it was okay. It's like a thumb throttle, isn't it? Well, the one I used was a thumb throttle. I don't know if they're all like that. It's kind of good in a way though that I can't do off-road anymore, because there was quite a few accidents. Not with the bike, with me myself. Yeah. Like it wasn't all the time, but yeah, sometimes I'd have some big falls. I used to like hitting jumps and getting some insane air, and sometimes I could overdo it. One time I did overdo it big time. It weren't good. I overdid it once, and it stopped me from driving bikes for about 7 months. And it wasn't because I was scared. It was because I was injured. I just physically couldn't. Yeah. £127. Nice. It's a shame, as I say, it don't give us much XP as the tarpon. That is a shame. But there is a chance we can beat our record. There's some serious amount of money that you can actually get from these fish, though. Like the amount of money you can get, you can get more money from these fish compared to what you can the tarpon. You definitely get more money, but you get the less XP. So, you know, it's I could just fish here. I could probably jump to Blue Crab Island and level up a lot quicker than what I am here, to be fair. But for me to show these videos and live streams of this place is getting that good content for you guys. And for me as well, obviously. But I'm just going to fish here, and then once I can't fish here anymore, it will not take me long to go to Blue Crab Island to hit level 58. It will not take me long. But how quick I'm catching these fish, I don't even think I would have to go back to Blue Crab. I might actually be alright. I am literally catching them at a pretty good pace. Downhill mountain biking, yeah, that's awesome, man. Well, I think, yeah, the last part's not so much. Put you off riding. I did once a long time ago, because I used to drive when I was a kid. You know, I'm a bit of an older man now, but yeah, I used to drive when I was a kid. I used to drive a motorbike, and I had a good, I wouldn't say a good crash, but I had a crash that kind of made me slow down a little bit, because me being young, I was a little bit throttle happy, and then the crash that I had after that wasn't because I did that crash did make me slow down. It did make me realise. It did make me think about things. But I had another crash after that. And it wasn't my fault. I got stuck between two cars, and it kind of sandwiched me, basically. Yeah, it sandwiched me. I was in the middle. One car went in, the other car went in the other way, and it threw me off. I was going quite quick. I don't know how fast, but I was going fast, and yeah, that left me injured for a long time. When I mean a long time, I mean it was literally a really long time. That left me injured for a while, for years, and then I stopped driving. Kind of stayed away from it. Didn't use any motorbikes or anything. And then I thought, the amount that I have to travel each day, to keep walking all the time, it's good for exercise, but it takes me so long. It takes me so long. And I didn't want to keep spending so much time walking all the time, when, yeah, the exercise is good, but I didn't want to spend so much time. I'd waste too many hours every day walking. Literally hours I'd waste. The amount of hours I would waste in a week just from walking. It's not technically wasting, because obviously it's good to be healthy and walk a lot, but there's walking a lot to stay healthy, and there's walking a stupid amount. That's what it was for me, a stupid amount. So yeah, I'm glad that I got the bike back. Well, not got the bike back, got a new bike, and I've been back on the roads driving motorbikes now. I think about 6 years. Yeah, 6 years. And I've had a new bike every year. I've literally had a new bike every year. And that's only because I want to... You have to go through a few bikes to get to your main bike. That's the way I look at it. You know, I had some bikes that were pretty decent, were really nice. I had some bikes that wasn't so good. When I very first started getting back on the road 6 years ago, the very first bike I had was terrible. It was really, really, really bad. It was loud. It was loud. It was old. It was slow. It was a mess. There was nothing good to say about it. It wasn't a very good bike at all. It wasn't. Yeah, it was really not. It really was not a good bike. But since then, I have had some amazing bikes. Like the first one I had was the I don't even know what it was, but it was something Chinese. Yeah, it was a 50cc. I was old enough to drive a 125, but that bike come up. That was the bike that was available at the time. It was cheap. It didn't cost me much, and I got that, and it was just like, you know, I can't. If you drive a 125 and then you go to a 50, you're like, what is this? Like, what is it? It's not the most funnest. It's good. It still gets you around if you're not old enough, and yeah, if you're not old enough, then yeah, it's still good that you're able to have a bit of freedom and stuff. But when you go from a bigger engine to a smaller engine, it don't feel good. And I've never bothered to get a bigger bike. Just like my license category, I could get a bigger bike, but the reason why I don't is because it's more tax, it's more insurance, more MOT, more, the repairs are going to cost more. And whereas if my bike, I can work on the repairs myself, so that saves me a lot of money there. And my bike does what I need it to do. I used to have the dirt bike. I used to love the driving around on the streets with that dirt bike. It was loud and noisy, and everybody would turn their heads and look because it would be so loud. It was kind of funny. Some people liked it, some people didn't. But yeah, over time, it just weren't convenient for what I needed. I needed something that I could carry stuff. Like I need seat compartment, I need a storage box, I need a rucksack, and if I decided I didn't want to take a rucksack one day, if I had the dirt bike, I had no choice. I had to, because I had to put my chain in there, and I had to put all my sheet and stuff. I'm going to jump to the next day, just because it has slowed down a little bit. But yeah, the first one was Chinese, the second one was the Piaggio Fly that I had. Amazing bike. I love that bike. That was really, it was fun, and it was good for storage because it had a storage box. Then after that, what did I have after that? I had, wow, I've had so many different bikes. After that was the dirt bike. And then after that was the Piaggio Vespa. I love Piaggio. Absolutely amazing company. Yeah, the Piaggio Vespa, really good bike. And then that was kind of like, I wouldn't say my dream bike, but my dream style bike. Like I like the old looking bikes. And then from that, I ended up going to the Yamaha, the Yamaha Cygnus. That is the very, very best. And I say it with a smile because it's so much fun. It's fuel injected. It's only a 125, but it's fuel injected. And Yamaha is always going to be a really good popular brand. I don't think it would ever die out. And I forgot to change the next day. What am I doing? Nobody saw that. It's because I'm talking and not paying attention. Okay, jump. There we go. Next day. Oh, I didn't see how much cash I earned. I did it too quick. 14,000. Yeah, and this one, not only it's fuel injected, but the seat compartment is definitely, hands down, the most biggest seat compartment I have ever had on a bike. The brakes are awesome. The wheels are bigger than my Piaggio. The bigger the wheels, the more, I look at it as more grip to the road, quicker stopping distance time and stuff, and yeah, there's a lot that comes into it. But it is really, I absolutely love that bike. Fuel, because it's fuel injected, it can pull away so quick, and its top end speed is pretty good. I've tried it, but the only problem is I've always tried it on a really crazy bunkers, windy day. So I am going to do another speed test on it in a safe place. I don't recommend doing speed tests. I just do it because I when I do it, I make sure it's safe. Well, I try my best to do it in a safe place. I can't go a million miles an hour. It's only all 125. It'll only probably get me about 70, 80 miles an hour. So, but as long as I'm on some kind of coast road, that's fine. It's safe to do that. Mine's 1000 cc, about 180 horsepower, 190. Yeah. Me and Geordie was going to do that. Me and Geordie, he kept saying to me about me buying a faster bike and him buying a faster bike. And I do like the big super bikes. That, you know, I really do. I like the 650. The 650 looks nice. The 450. You know, some of the big dirt bikes look awesome. But again, it's not convenient for what I need. So I can't technically get one. I could get a scooter though that's faster. Like I could get one faster than a 125. You know, I can get scooters that go up to like 450. I think some of them even go bigger. So I could, and they are bigger bikes. So again, storage would be even better. But the reason why I don't is a few reasons. The very first reason is I have kids. The second reason is if I could go faster, would I go faster? You know? Is it against the law to do that? Yeah, it is. Why don't I do it? Because I know it's against the law. So yeah, as much as I would like a faster bike, I know 1,000,000% I could place anything on it. I know if I could go faster than 80 miles an hour, would I? Of course I would. So that's why I don't allow myself to do that. If I don't get an engine that can take me that speed, I won't then go that speed. If I didn't have kids and I had nothing, no responsibilities or anything like that, and you know, I probably would be stupid and probably would get a bigger bike and would drive over the speed limit, and I probably would be arrested and probably would lose my license many times over. But yeah, because I got kids, I got to think of those. They're the most important thing. And yeah, if I could go faster, I would go faster. That's why I don't have a faster bike, because of that reason. I know I would. I definitely would. Like the Piaggio I had, the Piaggio Vespa, an old bike. It was a 2002 model. It was I wouldn't say slow, but it wasn't as fast as this Yamaha. This Yamaha I got is definitely quicker. I could get the 60 on the Piaggio Vespa, but because it's an old engine and it's an old bike, it did take a long time to hit that speed, you know. I don't know what I was doing there. I was thinking it was a bait rod. Yeah, it takes me a long time to try and get to 60 miles an hour on that Piaggio Vespa. It did take a long time. But whereas if with the Yamaha Cygnus I got, That thing is quick. And there you go. There's Geordie. We was just talking about him. Geordie, I tell you, that's a nice bike. Because it was Geordie's bike. I brought that bike from Geordie. He brought it. He had it for about 4 or 5 years. And then I brought that bike from Geordie. And then the money that he had, he put that to driving lessons. And he passed his test. So he's going to be buying a car at some point. And I now have his bike. And I always said to him, I'd like a bike like yours. Like, this style of the bike looks awesome. It really does. I would prefer the look of a Vespa though. But the only thing is this one does look nice. It's got LED lights. My old one had the old bulb style lights. They're not very bright. You're getting one next month. Nice. Do you know what you're getting? Unique. You managed to find the new channel then. I'm glad you managed to find us. I did send a message out to you and Imran and a few others as like a group chat. I don't know if you saw that on PlayStation. I didn't leave you and forget about you, man. I don't know if you saw it, but I did do a group chat message. Do you know what car you're going to be getting though? There we go. So that's why I mess around with the spinning rod. Unique Prana. They're not very big fish, but it's still nice, you know. A unique is a unique. That's the way you got to look at it. Now, apparently, lockdown might be cooling off in the UK. I think it's going to be cooling off. Like I think they are going to be cooling it off a little bit. I think we find out Monday. Renault Clio probably. Perfect car, man. You don't need to laugh about that. They're really nice cars, man. A Renault Clio for your very first car ever. That's not bad, man. That's not bad. And there's a lot of different Renault Clios you can get out. Obviously, the newer models, some of them look absolute beasts. Obviously, the engine ain't insane, but you don't want it to be insane because you would go faster. And not just that, but it's cheaper on the insurance as well. And for the fact that it's your first time driving, that's a good choice. That's a good choice of car. The Clio RS, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, that does look beastie. Even though they're only small looking cars, you can make them look really nice. You really can. How much is that going to cost you, Geordie? Have you got one in mind that you've seen so far, or not yet? Like, do you know? You got one that you've seen that you're going to buy, or are you just going to look for one? Just caught a £45 striped bass. That's not bad. Where'd you catch that at? Blue Crab. This one could be a good one. This one could be a good one. Just gonna look for one. Remember, I told you, man, if you need help looking for one, when you go buy one, if you need help, you want someone to come with you, I'm here for you, man. You let me know. If you need someone to come with you, or you need someone to make the arrangement and ring them up and whatever, and come check the car over a little bit, you can let me know, man. Wow, not as big as what I thought. That's really strange. That one did fight hard as well. £65. Shiners at the dock. Yeah, that's what I always do, man. They work perfect. I quite like fishing there. It's a shame that the popper don't work that great there, but you can catch yourself some unique of the tarpon as well as catching some of the striped bass. So that's pretty good. You kind of get a chance to catch two different fish. Obviously permit and stuff like that as well. They have a decent amount of turbo. Yeah, I know. You're halfway to level 56. Whoa, man. You've been grinding it out, huh? You really want to hurry up and get to this place. It'd be good. Hopefully, it don't take you too long. It'd be good to come and get you in here and fish with us, man. It's nice to see you catch some stuff. I don't know what's been going on with Frank recently. He hasn't been around much. I know that he's not too good. He's been having a few problems, so I'm not gonna say too much on the stream because that's personal. But yeah, he's having a few problems, so he hasn't been around and he hasn't been fishing. So I kind of been fishing by myself. And as I say, I probably could have just went on PS4 and started fishing with people on PS4 because there's a lot more on there. But the update isn't out on PS4, so he told you. Yeah. Try not to repeat too much in the chat, man. Just in case. What are you up to today then, Geordie? You doing anything good? Going for a ride? Sitting in? Playing games? What are you doing? Your dad brought your mum a Nissan GTR as a gift. It's a good dad. It's a good dad, man. Nice. You know, if I had money and I could say, like, I will always drive a motorbike. Like, that's just me. That's just my feel. I know I could. I probably could. You know, it's a confidence thing more than anything. I do think I would struggle on trying to pass as a full license for driving a car. I probably would struggle. I think if I was patient, I probably could do it. It would cost me a lot of money, and I probably would need a lot of lessons and stuff like that. But a motorbike will always be my thing. I like to drive alone, if that makes sense. I can't explain it unless you've ever owned a motorbike or you do own a motorbike. I can't explain the feeling. It's just, a lot of people say, oh yeah, owning a motorbike is a sense of freedom. It is, but it's more than that. It is more than that. It's the openness of driving. You know, being in a car, you're surrounded by a big box. Being on a motorbike, everything feels more open because it is more open. And, you know, you do 60 miles an hour in a car, it doesn't seem like much. You do 60 miles an hour on any motorbike, it feels like you're doing 4,000 miles an hour. It feels a lot faster because you're a lot more in the open. It's a hard thing to explain unless, as I say, unless you've ever rid a motorbike or you own one. You do get a sense of freedom, but you get you put in every time you get on that motorbike and you drive, you put in your own life, same as a car, you put in your life in your own hands, basically. And there's no way I'm sitting in traffic. Like, I'm not doing that. No way. I'm not going to sit in traffic for 4 hours when I can just go up the side and hurry up and get home. No way. No, I'm not doing that. I know the other rod's going, but this one seems like it's a good size. The only problem is when it's like this, you don't know if the other fish on the other rod is better. The graphics there on that water, I don't know if it looks as good for you as it did me, but that looks so real. Oh my god, look at that. That looks so realistic. 120 pounds. I'm kind of glad I didn't put it down. It's not as big as my other one, but I'm still glad I didn't put it down. I think I might end up, not now, but I think I am going to end up going to blue crab at some point because I don't know, as I say, I'm going to fish the 7 days here. I am going to look for more hot spots. After I finish this video, I am going to look around, see if I can find some other hot spots and see what other type of fish we can get. I'd like to go for some cats, so I'm probably going to have a look around for some hot spots for catfish. Maybe someone else. As I say, I'm just going to troll around, We'll have a look, see if I can find something, and hopefully we can see new other fish that we haven't caught yet. We have caught a lot of the new fish already though, that's for sure. Is there a way to find out when the PS4 update is coming? There is, man. There is. Do you not know how? There's always a way to find out when the update's coming for PS4 and PC. There's always a way to find that out. Do you not know how to do it? If you don't know, I can tell you. I thought everybody knew how to find that out. I thought everybody knew how to find out about the updates. You got no clue? I'll tell you how. Are you ready? This is going to be the biggest information for you and everyone else. There's a good reason to subscribe to our channel, and the reason is because as soon as those updates come, we're going to push them out to you. Download, install as fast as we can. Tips and tricks videos, where to catch those big, massive, awesome fish. And when they add new DLC updates, we're going to show you those as well. That's where the updates come from. If you ever want to know when updates are coming, that's where they come from. They come from this channel. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. No, as soon as I do know anything, as I say, I always share that information. It was funny actually, because when we was live streaming and the update come up in the chat saying that the server was going to be shut off for the new lake, at exactly the same time, a notification went off on my phone telling me that this update's dropped. So as soon as the update drops for PS4, again, I will get that notification. And when I do, as soon as I know any information on any update for anything on Fishing Planet, as I say, I'm going to try I think I've done pretty good with the Blue Crab Island, Weeping Willow, this one, Amazon, like quite a few lakes. I don't even know how many, but every time they've added a new lake and I've got on and we live streamed it, yeah, we've always managed to get them updates pretty quick, and I've managed to get the stream going, and we've had luck. Like, I don't know, well, this is a good one, I think. Like, I don't know how I get lucky. I don't honestly know. As I say, it's kind of like I try and think like how a fish would think, if that makes sense. You know, I know that fish hide out in certain spots. I got to admit, when I first started playing Fishing Planet, I had no idea about carp fishing at all. Literally not a clue. My dad did help out a lot because he plays this game as well, and he did tell me what certain baits, certain fish like, and that definitely helped. So I'm not going to take full credit. My dad did definitely help me out, but as I've made 4 accounts and I've hit level 55 many times, and I don't even know, about at least minimum 4 years of playing this game, I have learned so much from the game. Like, the game, I have obviously taught other people of hot spots and stuff, but I've also learned from it myself. I've learned like where fish would hide out, what type of things them fish would eat. So as well as playing the game, I've actually learned what these fish would eat, and what they eat, they actually would eat in real life. So again, they have made it quite realistic. I think this one's a good fish, you know, guys. I think it is a good one. Yeah, I definitely want to use the spinning stuff a little bit more if I can, as well as catching cats. I do want to use the spinning because I've used it here. I've used it a couple of other spots, but not that many places. So I feel like it's going to work better doing a bit of spinning somewhere. So I'm either going to look around for a good spinning spot, see what I get, or if not a good spinning spot, then I will do some bait fishing. But I'm gonna, as I say, we'll do this stream after I finish this stream tomorrow. We probably will be live streaming again tomorrow. It is normally from Monday to Friday, and if I'm not busy on the weekends, then I do stream on the weekends. If there is an update like there is now, even though we've shown it, I will still make sure that we're live streaming just to try and give good content. Some people like to watch every day, some people like 5 days a week, some people 1 day a week, and some people no days a week. So yeah, anytime there is updates for Fishing Planet, we are going to download, install as quick as we possibly can, and we'll let you guys know by live streaming and by also making videos of good hot spots like this spot right here. Absolutely incredible spot. I want to find a good spinning spot in this place, and I definitely want to find those catfish. There's a few other fish as well, like the barracuda. Definitely want some of the barracuda. I don't know why, but the barracuda looks like a really nice fish to me. So we have caught quite a few. We've probably caught about half of the fish that are in this place already, or nearly half. It can't be far off. But there's still quite a few that we haven't had. So this is a good fish. It's got to be at least £100 just because of how long it's been fighting. It's got to be at least £100. But as I say, at any moment, I could beat the record fish, and I could also beat my biggest record fish as well. When I say beat record, like beating the record fish or record fish, I don't mean so much as in I'm trying to beat first place. I want to be first, because that's not what I really want. If I did become first, that'd be awesome. But that's not a thing that I'm going for. When I say going for a record, it's beating my record that I already have. That's normally the way it is. Now I got £216. I'm happy with that. A record fish to me would be £217. It's only £1 more, but whoa! That was close there. That one got up there. That was close. £183. And that's a big fish. Whoa. Like, how does he manage to hold it like that without it dropping out his hands? And that's awesome though. £183. That's the biggest, I think, so far. Or was it? No, I don't even know. We've caught so many. I actually lose count of what we've caught through this stream, and that's no joke. We caught too many. That's good though. So we got £441 in the net, 633. We probably could have had more, but obviously we have lost a few because these fish do take a while to reel in. So they definitely do take a short moment to reel in. I feel like the daytime is definitely early morning is definitely a good time. Oh, okay, there we go. That's better. I think that's probably the most these bars have ever gone up. Can I do that full whack? Oh, whoa, no, I can't. No! You gotta be kidding me. Nobody saw that. Do you see the disappointment in my face? I have to smile about it, because if I don't, I cry. Oh, no. I've now lost that one. How did my line break? Like, for real, how did it break? I got £70 line on there. I don't know how that broke. I don't think I can buy that lure again either. That was part of the DLC, and that was a really... Oh, wow, wrong button. That was a really good one as well. Okay, that was That really was a good one. Okay, I can, but that's a hash 1. Oh, that's a new one as well. That's hash 1. Wow, they're really small. They must work though. For it to be that, that's kind of strange for it to only be a 1. So they got the 2 there. So there's the 3, there's the 5. No, I might be able to buy it with gold coins. They got some new jig heads as well. It says in my home storage. It's in my home storage. I can buy this with bait coins. Why can't I buy them with bait coins? The purple one's not as good. They're trying to give me a rubbish one. Let's try the 3. I'll try the 3. There's a 2. There's the 1. That one doesn't say it's new, but I don't think I've actually seen that one before. I don't know why. And like that, I don't think I've seen that one before. It doesn't say it's new, but I haven't seen it before. Strange. Okay, let's see where did that... Has it been... I think it's been put into this one, has it? Okay, so that's a 3. That's kind of smaller. So I was using the 5. But the 5 didn't seem like it was very good. I can't believe that actually broke off. That's such a shame. That is probably the biggest, that would have been the biggest fish that I've actually caught on this spinning rod. I have no idea what that was. And I'm not bothered about losing it. I'm probably more bothered about not knowing what fish it was. I wouldn't mind losing it if I knew what fish it was. But yeah, that definitely gave me more fight. I've used the purple one and I tried the white one, and it, as I say, it weren't that great. It weren't that great at all. I can't believe I can't. Why can I not max this reel out? I'm using the line I'm using is insane. I think there is there more heavy duty line than £70? I think there is, isn't there? Like £76. Is it 76? Let me see. Yeah, £76. I could buy that. Let's buy it. I'm gonna buy it and put it on and see if I can max it out. I probably ain't gonna catch that fish now, just because I'm not using the same swim bait. But I put £76 line on there, and if we do get lucky and we manage to hook it up again, and then there's a result. I want to test that reel at full strength. I think going from £70 to £76. It's only £6.5 more. Oh no, it's like £7 more technically. Yeah, it's only £7 more, but it could make all the difference. I have no idea what this music is. I have no idea where that come from. It's not copyright, so that's one good thing, but it didn't sound too good. I always got to keep an eye on this reel as well, because this one's at 61%. I think it'd be okay, but when we pull in some of these big fish, obviously it is going to take more. It is going to take more damage over time. I kind of want these rods were slowing down, these bait rods, of catching how fast we're catching. It seems like it's like that. In the morning's pretty good. As you go along through the day, through the morning a little bit longer, it seems like it does slow down. But it's good that it slows down, especially for the fact that I can use this spinning rod. Now I know that spinning rod's good. That is definitely the biggest hit I've had on this rod though. On this spinning rod, since I've been in this place. That was the biggest hit. And I can't believe I lost it. And as I say, I now don't think using the 3 to the 5 is, I don't think I'm not gonna get the same response, clearly not. I probably could buy this swim bait, the 5, when I get a high enough level. And I do have it in my home storage, so I could back to the home storage and I could grab it, but maybe I should do that and see what else, because I know it gave us some other things as well. See, it gave us some runners as well. I tried using the runners. I didn't have much luck with that. I don't know why. Just didn't have much luck with using the runners. That was in so close. Look at the teeth on that piranha. You wouldn't want to fish. You wouldn't want to swim in the same place as where he's swimming. That's for sure. Yeah, alright, let's do that. Let's go like that. We can always come back. Because that was such a good hit, there could be something else there that I haven't caught before, and it could be a bigger fish. That was definitely the first time I've had a hit that big with that spinning rod like that, so I definitely wanna see if I can try and get it on again and see what happens. It's gonna be expensive to repair all of this. Wow, look at that. How much is it gonna cost? I'd say about 100,000 at least. Got some good money from that though. Okay, backpack. So that's the rod that we brought. We got these sharp casters, the deep horizon rod there as well. Sharp caster. Okay. I've actually got quite a lot of gear. I've got a lot of reels, a lot of rods. Now look at that, I've got some fluoroline there as well. Okay, let's move that to the backpack as well. Let me change it back to that, so wait, it highlights for us. See, the jigs, I don't really mess around with the jigs very much. I don't know why, I'm not a big fan of them. Okay, there we go, there's the 5. Let's apply that. So yeah, these runners, these hutched runners, I've tried using those as well. So far, no interest, but again, I haven't tried them all over the lake. I've only tried them in a couple of places. Okay. Let me just go to the shop here and let me see if I'm able to buy it here with the gold coins. Technically, I should be able to. You could always buy stuff with gold coins. Let me see. Okay, oh wow, so they've actually got a 6 as well. So the max cap level is level 60, which we now know. And I did think it was going to be level 60, so that was, it's not me being smart, it's kind of just one of those things they've always done that. Take the level cap up by 5 by 5. Okay, so I can't buy it as a 5 until I'm a high enough level. But I can buy this one as a 6, which it's such a shame that it's not that one as a 6, because that one seems like it's a better one. So I'm not going to bother to buy that with gold coins. There's literally no point. It does work, but it's not as good It's not as good as the one that we have on now. This one, it's not as good as this one. I can't lose this one because this is the last one we have. And we got a couple of 4 there. They are really good though. Alright, 6 days left. Look at that, I haven't leveled up much. I would say this place is probably not the place for XP. Well, not for the fish that I'm catching anyway. It could be for different types of fish. But it's definitely the place for cash though. For cash. Serious amount of cash. If we catch different fish though, other than this fish, it could give us more XP, but these fish that I'm going for are probably not the best for XP. They're probably not the very best. Alright, while that's loading, I'm going to quickly grab some water. Okay, no, maybe not just yet. I need to grab some water. I need water really big time. Big time. Let's quickly drive to our location though. So you can see where we start. This is where we start, where the boat is. I did already show this, but we show you anyway. If you open up the map, as you can see, you drive up here and then through there. It's a bit of a tight squeeze, but you can get through there. You can go through that little bit there, as you see. So you're definitely going to need a boat to get to this location. You cannot get to here without the boat. So I also caught some fish around here as well. Their fish finder around here goes absolutely crazy. All around here. They are literally everywhere. This is a really good little spot. Look how deep it is as well. How much it drops off. There we go. Well, let's pull out our rod stand again. It's hard to place it sometimes. It's really funny for placing. It's quite funny when there's about 3 or 4 people trying to get on this at the same time. It's not good. It does look funny, but it's not good. I'm gonna quickly grab some water. I'll be back in 1 sec, guys. All right. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Hopefully I can... That's why I needed water. Because I don't stop talking. Alright. Okay. Hopefully I can try and hook on again. I want to try and hook up the... I want to try and hook up that fish again, whatever it was, on the swim bait. I am very, very interested to know what that was. I really want to know. So hopefully I can hook back up with whatever fish that was. I'm going to put it on max out the reel again. Kind of a silly thing to do, because there's a good possibility I could end up losing it again. But the line is a little bit stronger. The line is stronger than what it was, so hopefully it will be okay. we can hopefully try and hook back up with it. I really am interested to find out what fish that was. And then I'll take the line up to match drag. Is what I did do when I had that other fish on and it broke off. I did actually take it back down, but I just didn't have, it just didn't do it quick enough. So it broke. It's a shame I couldn't move it quick enough, but I didn't repair all of the rods and all of the reels, as you can see, and it cost me 100,000 cash. So a big tip, if you're going to buy this net that's at £1,100, it's a really good net, but you're always going to need to keep, I'd say, at least 150,000 cash, because that net gets very expensive to repair, and obviously you're always going to need to repair your other gear and stuff as well. So do bear that in mind. If you get that net, you definitely need to always have cash. There we go. Don't think it's a very big one, but at the minute, still money. So you definitely get more XP for the tarpon. That is definite. You definitely do. But you do get a good amount of cash for these though. And for the fact we're probably on a XP grind more than what we are a cash grind, I probably should be, technically I should be fishing in blue crab rather than here. But I want to show the other good hotspots. As I say, when I finish the stream, I am going to look around and find some other good spots and see what else I can catch. Hopefully we can make some clips, some good videos in the meantime as well. That's the only problem about me having so many rods out. I'm not going to be able to use this swim bait that much, but it will die off. I know the rods will die off. As time goes by, you won't catch as fast on these bait rods, which that gives me more time to use the spinning rod. Look at these fish. I still haven't caught a unique one of these yet, but they do look really nice. I like them. Different, I don't know, they just look really different. I also like the whisker flathead catfish. Is it flathead catfish? Whisker? I don't know what it's called. Yeah, that one. I'm surprised I haven't actually had any. I caught quite a few of those here yesterday when I was testing it. When I was testing it, I caught quite a few of them. On the large minnows as well, so. Look how quick the bars move up and down there on the side. It's so hard to make a choice though with rods. That's the only problem. And when I mean with rods, like I got this one on now. I know that this is a beast of a fish, but then when one of those go off, that could be a bigger fish than the one that I've got on now. So it is a little bit of a pain, because the time that I'm messing around with this rod, I could end up having a bigger fish on one of the other rods, and you just can't tell. You can't tell if it is going to be your biggest fish. It's really hard to tell that. So I don't really have any problem with these rods, with these reels. I could put on a better reel and the rod could go up a little bit more closer to the red. But this is actually not a bad combination like this. I think unless I get rich, which I have earned a good amount of money considering as we didn't have this much, we are in profit by a long shot. But yeah, if I get a silly amount of money and there's nothing that I need to buy to show for content, and then I probably will buy the better reel, the 5,000 rather than the 4. But this one is not actually too bad. Yeah, as I say, it will allow me to put that one extra little bit more pressure onto the rod. but I don't really think I need it. It might help. It might help me maybe reel in a slight little bit faster, possibly, or maybe fight the fish a little bit harder, possibly. I'm not sure, but it works well. I'm gonna quickly close my cam quick, just because again I've skipped breakfast as always, which is a thing that I always do. I don't know why, but I always do. Yeah. Skip breakfast. We'll quickly eat a snack now. My music turned off. I don't know why. There's no music playing. Oh, I hit the mute button, that's why. There we go. Alright. Let me throw my food onto my plate, so that way you don't have to keep hearing the wrapper keep rustling all the time. It's alright hearing it here and there, but when you hear it over a period of time, that rustling does drive me crazy. So I'm guessing it does you as well. Yeah, I'm obviously not going to be able to talk as much because I am quickly having a snack, but once I've finished, I'll open up the camera, then we'll be back to having a chat. Yeah, man, I don't like to eat whilst I'm live streaming. It's not, it's not something I like, especially when somebody new comes into the stream. Like, you guys know I do it. It's impossible for me not to do it, just because it does drain me out a little bit, and the only way I can get my energy back is obviously by having something to eat. So, but yeah, it's a little bit of a pain when new people come in and they just see a little black box there. They kind of think, what the hell, what's going on? There you go. That's the first time I've ever caught a unique one of those. I think. No, actually I have caught them before, but not that big. They sound so loud. Like, when I'm crunching it, I can actually hear the echo coming back from the mic. But yeah, that was the fish that I was talking about. That I've caught a few of those here and there. And that's with, as you see, large minnows. The hook #10 works pretty well. I love the look of those fish though. They look really nice. I have a be right back screen, but it's just showing be right back on the screen. It doesn't show this, but it's not a bad idea actually. Like for a face cam, instead of showing the black box, I could show a be right back Ian screen there. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Yeah, good idea, man. There is definitely things I could do to make the channel look better. At the minute, it is early stages, and I will make it look better. I will improve the quality of the streams and I will improve stuff, but at the minute, my main focus is to get as many videos out on this update, and not just for this update, but to try and get loads of videos out anyway, to start getting this channel as active as what the other one was. Like, one thing I have noticed is that it's not, my Nightbot isn't as active as what it was, and I have adjusted it, but I think I might have adjusted it to the point where it's too much, and I've adjusted it because it used to, the Nightbot used to pop up so much, keep saying donate, subscribe, and it was like, it was a bit too over the top, and I've adjusted it, made it so it doesn't go off as much, and now I've done that, it's actually made it not come up enough. Yeah, I appreciate that, boss. You, as I say, everything that you do saves me that little bit more time. Means I manage to get that video out quicker, that good content. Whilst you're messing around doing other things for me, I get to concentrate on this. So yeah, I appreciate you, man. That really loud crunch then, that was not me. That really loud crunch was my dog. That was so loud. That was like a proper crunch though. Gonna quick eat this banana and then we're ready to go. And it's not very often I eat bananas. I don't know why. I'm not a big fan of them. I didn't press strike then and it managed to hook itself. That was lucky. I couldn't have water in my hand. Yeah, it's not very often I will eat bananas. To be honest, I don't really eat much fruit, to be honest. I do make up with it by taking vitamins, but it's not good. I don't know why. I've never been a big fan of fruit. and that sucks. Like I love salad. I'm good with salad. I like eating a lot of seafood stuff as well. But yeah, when it comes to fruit, I don't know why. I don't like much fruit. And every now and again, when I don't have some for ages, as much as it is rough eating it, I kind of force myself because I know my body needs it. Don't forget, if you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to drop a like on the stream. It lets us know you are enjoying Fishing Planet. Once I've finished eating my banana, I will then open up the face cam again, guys, and so that way you can see me. Do I play Hunter Classic? I don't think I've ever heard of that. One thing I do play sometimes on my, like, for games, for like mobiling and stuff like that, it is available on mobile, and it is also available on iPad and stuff. I play it on my iPad, a game called The Godfather. Godfather 5 Families, Destiny. Absolutely great game. Geordie got me into that game many years ago. That used to be on PC. And then it got moved from Kabam to Facebook, and then from Facebook it got moved to iPad, which I don't mind that. Really good game though. I might actually make a video on it at some point. You can have members. You can have members that join your gang, and you basically attack gangs, and you can collect resources. You build men. You train men and stuff like that. I'm not paid for. I'm not sponsored or anything. I'm just saying that's just a game that I like to play. It's a game. It's a simulator game, same as like Fishing Planet. It's a game that you build up over time. You build men and you train men. But yeah, I'm on server 17.1 New York server. If anyone is interested. But I've made a gang already. It's got 23 members. Some of them are not active, so if anybody did want to come and join us, you're more than welcome to add us on there. We are under as YT Bubbles Way. So, yeah, you're more than welcome to add us. I don't know how I would do that, man. Other than taking a screenshot. I could probably take a screenshot and show you that way, maybe. But I'd have to take it from my iPad. Yeah, actually I could probably send you a screenshot. I'll tell you guys what the server is. So you could always pause the video and go back and re-add it if you guys are interested. As I say, it's not a sponsor or anything like that. It's just a game that I like to play myself. I probably will at some point do some screen recording on my iPad of that. It's a pretty good game. It is a good game. The music stopped at the minute because I'm loading up that game, so I can tell you guys the server. It's a free game as well. You don't have to spend money on it if you don't want to. You can obviously if you want to, but okay. So if I go into the server. It seems so weird not having music. Okay, yeah, so my server, it says current server that I'm on is Yonkers. That's YONKERS. Yonkers. Server 17, and then a little line 1. And it's open server, 4th from the 4th, 30th, 20. So I just repeat it just in case. Yonkers server 17.1, 04 line 30 line 20 open server. if you apply to join my gang, I will accept everybody. As I say, I will make a video on it at some point as well, so that way, if you don't want to type it in and look for it, you could wait until I upload a video of that, and then you'll be able to see. If I get time, I could probably do it today. If not, then I don't know when I will do it, but I will definitely show it, because it is a good game. As I say, it's not a sponsor or anything like that. It's just something that I like to play. It's a cool game. It's definitely a cool game. I played it for, I don't even know how many years. I played it for many, many years. And it's just, yeah, it's just one of those games that you play over time, you build up over time. Alright, let's get you guys some music back. So the cloudy day is not too bad. Look at that, we've got £214 in the net, and we've got another fish on. No, I don't, Error, no. I try not to do too much with the social media side, to be honest, just because if there was anything anybody wanted to ask, you know, I am live quite a lot, and I use Twitter and I use Instagram, so there's plenty of ways for people to get hold of me. Like people do say about Snapchat and TikTok and Facebook and stuff, but it's kind of hard to manage it all on your own, especially when I was running 2 YouTube channels, live streaming for that one, live streaming for this one, making videos for that one, making videos for this one, trying to reply to every message. It's hard work by yourself. So that's why I ended up shutting the other channel down. Oh yeah, okay, I forgot to open up my face cam. Sorry guys. Yeah, so that's why I shut the other channel down. It was just a little bit too much going on. Like this is a little bit more manageable because it's just the one channel rather than me doing 2, and I do check Instagram for messages, and obviously I check Twitter for messages, and then when people leave messages on the YouTube streams or other videos that we've done, I always try and reply. So I'm replying to like 3 different platforms. If I got a Steam group, I'd have to reply on that as well. Same goes to Instagram. Wow, that hasn't happened. That's probably the first time that's happened in this lake anyway. I don't mind that though. I'm only going to leave the 3 rods out rather than putting the 4th, just because I do want to try and get a chance to try and use this one a bit more. On Streamlabs mobile, I've never actually done it, man, so I don't know. I use Streamlabs OBS for when I'm streaming off PC, and then when I'm playing PS4, I stream off my capture card. But yeah, I don't use it as mobile, so I don't know. I do like I can do screen recordings on my mobile and on my iPad, but yeah, to actually stream from it, I don't do that, so I don't really know that side of it. There'll definitely be someone on YouTube who does know though, so if you type it in on YouTube, have a look around, you'll probably find someone who knows. Someone would definitely be able to help you. There we go, there's another unique. It's always good to have those, even though they're not very big, it's still good to have them. I'm really hoping I can try and hook into that big fish again. It probably isn't going to happen whilst live, just because it just won't. Look at that though, we get hits pretty quick on this one. I did try, so I tried the purple one, I tried the white one, and they weren't very good. We did catch with them, but it took a lot longer. And I haven't got any leader on this rod as well. I could put a titanium leader on, stop it getting bitten off. I honestly thought that the piranha would have bit it off, but they don't, so I don't know if in the patch update whether they're going to do that, but a lot of people was talking about it, saying that a lot of people was saying, oh wow, I got some buffer there. Yeah, maybe in a patch update they might possibly do it. People would like that, so it gets bitten off, but then if it got bitten off, people would be annoyed at the same time because losing that fish. So it's kind of a hard one to put into the game. £54. Yeah, have a look. Have a look on YouTube, man. There'll definitely be someone somewhere. Okay, it's on there. That's why I can't find it. Yeah, I'm just going to leave the 3 rods out rather than putting 4 for a moment. So it might be a little bit slower going on the bait rod because we don't have that extra line out there, but I really want to see if I can get hooked up with this again. I just want to max it out, the reel, max it out, and see if this line works with this. Not the best time for me to try it, to be honest, because I could end up losing this swim bait, and then I'd have to wait until I'm a high enough level until I'd be able to get this one back again. But that's all right. Oh, I missed it. That was like 20 something foot though that it took a hit, so from now on I'm going to reel it into about 20 feet rather than speed reeling. We'll do it to 20 foot. Come on, please. Oh, there we go. It's raining. That looks really good. Nice. Maybe my game was bugged because I come out and I come back in and now we're on day 1 and now all of a sudden it's raining. So maybe my game was bugged. So me coming out of the lake, coming back in, that must have fixed it. That's awesome. I don't know why, but I always like the rainy days on these lakes. It just looks good. Whether they're as effective. Some days it's strange because sometimes when it rains it's actually more effective. You actually can catch more and it is better. But it's not like that for every place. Again, depending on what fish you're fishing for as well. That's obviously going to make a difference. Come on. I think maybe what day was it that I actually got hooked up on? It might have been a sunny day, I would have thought. Alright, man. I would have thought it would be a sunny day. Just because that's the main days that I do fish. But jump to the next day. At least now I know that it can rain. That's one thing I wanted to know, whether the game was glitched or whether it wasn't actually a thing where it did rain. I'm glad it does. It must have been my game glitching. That looks good. Just it's a shame that it looks so like grey and dark because the graphics do look actually really decent, but you can't see the graphics in its true quality like that until you get to a sunny day. And then when you come to the sunny day, that's when it does look a lot better. Like a lot of people say that the graphics on this game suck a little bit. They're not that great. I think it's pretty decent. I think the sunny day looks nice. It looks better for me, of course. But the reason why it looks better for me is because, obviously, I'm running better quality picture. I can't upload that picture quality, I don't think, to YouTube. I don't think it works like that. So you guys see it at full HD, whereas if I can see it at better picture quality than that. And it does look good. You max out the graphics, it looks good. As long as you got a pretty good graphics card. You don't need an insanely good graphics card. It does work with some of the low end graphics cards. Like obviously the graphics card I've got is a 1070 GTX 1070 super clock. And my dad, he's got the 750 Ti super clock, which is a lot of a lower graded card, a lot smaller as well, and yet it still looks really good. It really does. And I think them graphics card are only probably around about £80 to buy now, them 750 Ti's. So yeah, pretty cheap card, but they actually are, they are pretty decent. That was my first ever graphics card, like good graphics card. Obviously I had ones before that weren't very good, but that was the very best one that I had when I very first started into PCs. Started getting into the PC side of it. I had to kind of change for YouTube. For me to bring more content, I have to have a PC. Just like now, this update's not out on PS4 at the minute, and it is on PC. The amount of content and how fast I brought it, compared to if I only was doing PS4, I would be so far behind. All of these good tips and tricks videos would already be out there. Whereas because I'm playing on 2 accounts, and it's come out first on PC, it gives me that time. Gives me that time to get that content in quick before it's too late. When I was doing that though, and I was bringing in, you know, they were coming in. Obviously, the updates that I'm pushing out are a little bit behind because other people already have them updates out before I do. It was like normally most of the time it's about a month behind. But even though it was a month behind, people were still interested in what I was doing, so that was good. Whereas if now I'm pushing it out a little bit quicker, which is even better. Instead of it being a month behind, it's about a minute behind. Not even a minute. As soon as I'm downloaded, that's it, I'm playing. So I really want to hook up that big fish. I don't think it's going to happen, is it? I get a lot of slack line with them piranha, but they don't fall off, so that's good. Just even though we're going for them big massive fish, at the same time it's kind of good that we managed to mess around with this one. I always like messing around with a spinning rod. It takes away the downtime, like having a bit of music in the game. That's why I always put music in it. That was a thing that I recently decided within the last month of the other channel as well, is to add a bit of music onto the game. Me talking and having a bit of music and messing around with the spinning rod takes away the downtime. At least that's the way I look at it. It's better than being quiet, and it's better than not having any music there. This is a really slow day though, this one. Really slow day. The only thing we've had was on this one rod. I know we only have the 3 rods out, but 518 and we haven't had a hit yet. That's really slow. Which means I'm not going to spend too much more time. Okay, as I say that. As I say that. I don't like to spend too much time waiting for fish, just because I like to keep it entertaining for you guys, and it shouldn't take too long to catch it anyway. If it does, if you're using all the right stuff, like we are using the right stuff now, and if it is still taking a long time, sometimes fishermen in real life had bad days, and that can happen on this game. Come on. The only thing I'm interested in, like I do definitely want to catch, do want to try and beat my record fish, 216 pound. I definitely want to beat that, but at the same time, more than anything, I want to catch on that spinner. I really want to catch on it because I want to see how good the rod is as well. I know it's definitely going to be a good rod. I can just tell. You know when a rod is good. When you played the game for 4 years and a new rod comes out, you know whether that rod is good or not. And that is definitely a good rod. And it's a good reel as well. Clearly it's a good reel because it broke off our line. It's a 70-pound line. So the reel is definitely awesome. And I'm very sure the rod is. We just need to get a big fish on there just to see. This is a good one. I think this is. We've been fighting for a little bit, and it's still got a lot of fight left in it. I'm not speaking as much because I am trying to concentrate a little more, because I don't want that slack line. For the fact that we have lost one fish to slack line, and it was a good size fish. We don't know what size because we didn't manage to bring it in. But yeah, I'm trying to make sure them bars do not drop at all. And if they do, to speed reel like crazy. This is definitely a good one. It's got to be at least 100 pound. It's got to be. If it's not, I will be very, very shocked. They give such good fight though. In real time, they do actually take a short minute to bring in. They really do. Like in real time, nearly 10 minutes. Which that is quite a long time. I know that some people, and even I used to, when I didn't have this really good rod, when I had a lower graded rod, it used to take me nearly 20-30 minutes real time sometimes to bring in, and that is absolutely insane. But it's a good little buzz though. After you spend a long time trying to bring it in and you finally manage to get it in, it's a good feeling. Wow, this one could be the record one. This one could. It's not giving in any way. I've kept the line tension up all the time. I haven't tried to reel, because if I reel, it will just pull the line out. Wow. I keep hitting strike button as well to try and wear it off, but I'm gonna let a bit of line out. I'm gonna keep my finger on reel for a minute. Sometimes when it's too stubborn like that, you are better off letting it go out just a little bit, rather than keeping full tension. You have to be very careful of that though. When it turns around like that and then starts coming towards you, you gotta keep them bars up, otherwise you will lose it. I was gonna say I'm gonna let a bit out, but it's coming my way, I think. When the bars are up that high, there's no point in reeling because it will just keep running non-stop. Some people do that, but that's just not, it's not my way to do it. Everybody's got their own certain way. And I'd rather keep the tension up all the time rather than let the line be out too far. I don't want the line being out too far and it gets snagged up or something like that. That's a possibility. This one could be our record though. I will be devastated if I lose this fish. Wow. I actually don't even know how long I've been fighting this now, but it's definitely been, it's got to be more than 5 minutes, I know that much. Whoa, I can't, this is insane. Am I actually even going to be able to bring this fish in? I know the other rods are going, but because this one is, we've been fighting this one so long, the other rods mean literally nothing to me right now. Wow, I can't believe this. I've been fighting this for so long. What is going on? Oh, we got it down to 14 feet. Oh, we nearly got it. This has got to be big. This has got to be big. This is definitely the longest one we have had a fight with so far. It's got to be. It feels like it's gone on forever. There we go. We got it. 212 pound. Whew! I thought it was going to beat my record. It didn't. But that is still a monster of a fish. 11,160 cash. I honestly thought it was going to beat our record. I really was. My heart was pounding a little bit there. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, 212 pound. I'm still happy with that though. That's still an absolute beast of a fish. I did fight that one for a serious amount of time as well. Like, I don't know how long, but that was a really long fight. As I say, we did make a video of this location and showing that big fish that we caught, 216 pound. We did show that, but I wanted to fish here whilst being live to show you the quick pace of how quick we catch. This is definitely 100% a hot spot for sure. And anytime before I do, you know, if I say I found a hot spot, it's not like I catch there for an hour and then because I caught there for an hour I say it's a hot spot. I do put many hours into it. I put many hours into it, keep doing the same thing over and over, and the reason why I do that is to make sure that it's not just a one-off. Like, I will fish there a minimum of 10 days. I will spend many real hours into it, and at least of a minimum, I think the less I've ever put is probably about 3 hours into checking a hot spot, doing the same thing. And I know that it works, but I carry on doing it so that way I can be 100% sure. And then whenever we live stream, I can say it's a hot spot. And whenever I make a video, by me saying it's a hot spot, it actually is. I don't like to clickbait. I don't think I've ever clickbaited, so I'm not going to start anytime soon. Definitely not. Like this stream, Fishing Planet Amazon, record fish. That was a record fish we just caught. That definitely was. It hasn't beaten our record, but it is a record fish. So I'm true to my word. I'm true to my description title, actually. Yeah. This one's a strange fish. This one started to reel in so easy, and then now it's starting to have a little bit more of a fight. I don't think this is a big fish, but again, sometimes you can't always tell, because I have pulled in tarpon at 150 pound that reel in like butter, and then other times they give you an insane fight. Sometimes because the fish is too big, too heavy, it don't have much movement to it. It's kind of weird to say that, but it does make sense. It does to me. There we go. Yeah. I think maybe 40 pounds, 60 pound, 65. That's alright. But yeah, look, within the first hour, we got 278 pound in the net. Fair enough, one of those fish were a very big fish, but we could have caught a lot more. It's just that it took us so long to reel in that one. They give insane cash though. They really do give insane cash. 11,000 cash for that one fish. Yeah. You probably could earn some serious money in this lake in one day. I reckon you could earn a really good amount, but not in catching these ones. To catch these ones what I'm catching now, I don't think they're the best way to farm for cash anyway. Well, I guess you can for cash, but you can't fit much in your net. Especially when you're catching big fish like that. You fill up the net insanely fast. I know there's definitely something lurking there though somewhere, because this swim bait, it did have some good interest. I really want to find that. Obviously I gotta go around the map and see if I can try find some other things. Find a couple of other hot spots, which, as I say, we'll post out a video a little bit later on today. I don't know if the notification is definitely going to go out, because to set up this stream I had to do it a few times. I was having bad internet connection problems for some reason. So I don't know, I hope the notification does go out, but I will share it on Twitter anyway to say that we have a video up. But I'm going to look around and see what other fish I can pull in. See if I can try and find another hotspot for you guys. I'm glad we now know where the big monsters are lurking. I'm very surprised though the biggest fish was 220 pound. I'm quite surprised about that. But for the fact they said they got up to 440, I am quite surprised that it's only 220 pound at the leaderboard. That does surprise me. Me getting that 216 pound, I was thinking, okay, that's about half of what I could catch. I could catch double that, double the size. And then when we went onto the leaderboard and only see that someone has 220, I'm quite surprised. I would have honestly thought it would have been more. I would have thought someone would have had like something like, I don't know, 390, 400 pound. Welcome back, Boss Gamer. There we go. Unique piranha. This swim bait if you're going after piranha, it's definitely a good thing to use. This will definitely get you some piranha, for sure. We did catch some other stuff on it yesterday on the other live stream though, not just piranha. We did catch some other stuff. There's some fish in here, and their teeth look they look insane. They're not even needles, they're like nails. They are dangerous. Like the piranha got some pretty big teeth, but there's I think they're called prayer or prey fish, something like that. Their teeth are insane. There you go. We've never caught a unique one of those. We had a few trophies, and we had what else did we have? Some standard size ones, but not as a unique. So that's good. Nice looking fish. Not a very big fish, but does give us some really good cash. Look at that. Just under £12 and we got 3,000 cash. The XP is not the best, 705. But yeah, 3,000 cash. That's awesome. I take that. Okay, now I don't want them bait rods to go off for a minute. I want to see if I can try and get that big fish back on this rod. I really am interested to find out what did hit this. Oh no, I missed it. Keeps biting strange, like I don't know. I can't explain it. The way it's striking, it's not striking how it normally strikes. It's just like a really fast vibration. And like I click the button as fast as I can to strike, but not doing anything. That's weird. When it does that, it normally kind of when it does that with the bait rods, it tells me that the hook's not right. That's the way I look at it. And then I normally make the hook bigger or smaller. And then instead of biting, it actually takes your bait. And I feel like it does it with this as well. Like sometimes by using this. I'm sorry about that. The buzzer there. That was my door. I can't get to it. Oh, I had a hit then, but I didn't manage to get it. Let me connect. I'm just going to connect a wire real quick, otherwise our music will stop. There we go. The amount of things that are on my floor near my desk is absolutely unreal. My desk is massive, like it is really a really big desk, and everything always drops off and lands on the floor. I don't know why. Always drops off. There we go. Trophy piranha. Still not. I want to find that big fish. I want to find it. I'm interested to see what it is. I am definitely gonna, as I say, I'm gonna go around the lake, and I'm gonna use this swim bait around the lake in a few places. We'll try, and I'm gonna try some more bait as well. Maybe even try a different bait. There we go. Please don't break. Please don't break. There you go. Okay, so that's max. So it works perfect. This is a good fish. There you go. I finally wanted this to happen. At last. I have no idea what this is going to be. Literally no idea, but I'm glad that I finally got it. I really, really wanted that on this live stream. That's made my day, just that alone. Woo! Yes. Yeah, I wanted to try this. I wanted to try this rod. Wow. I'm just gonna hit record on this because I can make this as a separate clip, just so that way somebody doesn't have to watch the whole video. It's not very often I do clips of the live stream, but when it's good, you should. And it feels like this is good. This is definitely good. This is a good rod and reel. You're still here just grinding up. Good, man. That's what I like to hear. I would love to come and join you after I finish the stream, man. I would love to, but I need to find these other hotspots. I really am interested to see what fish this is. I have no idea what this is going to be. But this rod and reel and the line is maxed out, so I got a good combination. I got it set just right. This reel with this rod is perfect, and the line to go with it is spot on. Look at that. It's the first time I've had anything on this spinning rod that's given me this much of a fight, so I'm interested to see. I'm interested to see what it could be. Come on. It's gonna just take it a while. Just take it a while. I wonder if it could be the same fish that we've been catching all the time or not. Maybe you could catch the same fish on this. It's a possibility. It's just good to know that we can catch big fish with this swim bait, because it is new, and so is this rod, and obviously this set up the way we got it. What is it? Okay, so wow. Dang. So you can actually catch them on the swim bait as well. £125. That's insane. That is actually that's crazy. That's good that you can catch them like that. That's really good to know. That is really good to know. It's good to know that you can do that. That's a good little clip. I can put that clip with other stuff. That's awesome. Wow, £125. I can't believe that. That's insane. Off the spinner as well. Well, not the spinner, the swim bait. Same thing as like a spinner. There you go. You do get crocs here. I know you get crocs over the other side, but I didn't see them here. Now I do. Maybe I could end up getting the biggest fish on this one. That's insane. I really can't believe that I can. £125 we caught on this, and look how quick I brought it in as well. So we got like a £200 one on here. Obviously, it is going to take a bit of time. Of course, it would, but I don't think it would take as long as what it would using a heavy chaser. A heavy chaser, I feel like it would take longer. Yeah, these are nice fish. I definitely 100% want to find the barracuda. I don't know what fish to try and look for first. There's so many new fish. Like, I really want to get the catfish. I want to do more spinning. I also want to get the barracuda. There's a few other fish as well that they've added that look really nice. So there's a lot of fish that I gotta try and find. There's a lot of fish I gotta find, so I'm gonna have a busy day today for sure. I had a busy day yesterday as well, so this live stream is later than what I would normally do the streams, but I've been doing them a little bit later because to bring those content videos of showing you hotspots and how to catch and where to catch, that drains the life out of me, because obviously I have to stay up late and try and find the spot and see what hook works best and what they like. So yeah, the live streams might not be as early as what I would normally start. Normally I'd start at like 7 AM UK time, but today it was like 12, and that again is just because I've been making some cuts and edits for different other videos that are going to be coming to the channel as well. So if I never live stream at the time I say it, that is because obviously at the moment I'm trying to get that content out. Once we got the content out and it settles down, and then we will go back to a normal scheduled time, so that way people know what time we are going to be streaming and stuff. I'm not sure about this fish. This one's kind of strange. I don't know. It seems like it's not a big fish. I could be wrong. I'm so glad that I caught with that spinner though. That was so good to catch with that spinner. 64 pound. No, I only stream on YouTube, and the reason being, a lot of people have asked me that. The reason why I only do YouTube is because YouTube I can do everything. You know, Twitch is more for gaming. It's a gaming platform. Yeah, I do game, but every now and again I like to... I wouldn't say the moto blogs that I make get very popular, because they don't. It's only... Well, I think the most popular one was probably about 17,000 views. So it's not really popular. But... I don't know, I just enjoy making the moto blogs, and Twitch is more for gaming, not moto blogs. And not just that, but like every now and again I upload random videos as well. So like I did a video on electric scooter on the other channel, and it wasn't up for long. I think it was only up for about 2 or 3 months, and it got 8,000 views, just over 9,000 views. And it was just such a random video, but a random video to help people on that scooter. And yeah, because I upload random stuff sometimes. Like I like to play games obviously, but if I've got some other good knowledge to share with people to help them, obviously I'm going to do that. Yeah, some people only liked the moto blogs. Some people only liked the games. Some people like them both. But yeah, I don't know. I do kind of enjoy doing the moto blogs. Like I'm driving around, doing my normal day-to-day thing, and recording and talking to you guys, and you know, showing you my bike and showing you around where I live and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I like doing it. I enjoy it. I'll enjoy it even more now, because I've actually brought... Before, I used to record just straight off the GoPro mic itself, and then I brought a mic and I used that, and then one day I dropped my crash helmet when I was at the petrol station, and my mic was attached into there, and it pulled so hard it ripped the cable. So then I lost... That mic broke, and then I kind of stopped doing the recordings for a little bit, because using the GoPro mic is not the very... It's okay, it sounds alright, but not when you're driving, because you got the sound of the wind all the time, and it's just yeah, it's kind of irritating to keep listening to the sound of the wind. But I've managed to get a new mic, and that mic sounds so good. It was only a cheap one as well. It didn't cost me very much, but I brought a cheap mic and it does sound really, really good. I'm really surprised. It was so good, I actually brought another mic for it. So I got 2 of the same mics now, so that's awesome. So I can't wait until I can get out and make another video. That'd be awesome. I want to get out, make another video. I probably because I haven't been on the bike for over a month now. So probably I am probably going to be going out on the motorbike at some point soon. Maybe next week. Instead of I can obviously make a moto blog, but I might do a live stream. It's kind of strange when I'm doing a live stream on a motorbike. Like, I'm not reading chat all the time, and obviously I can't read the chat all the time because I gotta look at the road. But there's a lot of traffic lights. There's a lot of traffic lights, and there's lots of places I can pull over. So, as well as I can't always read the chat, every now and again I can pull over, have a chat with you guys, and also you can always hear me talking anyway. Yeah, when there's traffic lights and I pull over and stuff, I can obviously read chat a bit more then. I did that once before on the other channel, a live stream of just driving around. And I don't know why, a lot of people seem to really like that. A lot of like, I don't get it. I was just driving around, just chatting away. But yeah, a lot of people like that. I don't even know, I can't remember like how many people come into the stream or anything like that. I don't know, because obviously I weren't reading chat all the time, so I don't know how many people was watching. But a few times when I was at traffic lights and a few times when I did pull over, there was a lot of people in my chat. I don't know exactly how many, because as I said, I didn't really pay that much attention to it. But yeah, a lot of people liked it, so I probably will do that again. If I can do it next week, I will. The only problem is with that is my power bank's not that great. I got a power bank, but I've had it for a long time and it's old. It does hold charge, but not how a power bank should hold charge. So yeah, I am definitely going to need to get a new power bank at some point. The good thing is they don't cost too much. I think they're only like around about £20, so I could buy one at some point. And then that rubbish power bank one that I've got at the minute, I could use that first. That would probably last about 30 minutes. And then after I could take that out and then put in the new power bank, so that way it would allow me to live stream longer. It's pretty cool to live stream like that, but obviously because I'm on the motorbike, my battery on my phone just absolutely drains out like crazy. The battery drain is for real. So as much as I do want to catch that big fish, I probably would prefer to catch it on this spinning rod rather than that bait rod, just to see how well this holds up. And I think that this is definitely a good rod, this one for sure. But of course, if the bait rod does go, you can't complain. It's still fish, it's still money. Okay, this one's a small one. I think that this one could be the cat. Yeah. It looks so nice. It looks kind of similar to the other catfish in where is it, in mud water. It looks kind of similar in some sort of ways, like its back tail, its fin on the top there. But yeah, those whiskers, look at that. Those whiskers are long. That looks good. Yeah, so that clip that I made of when we caught that 125-pound fish on this rod, I don't know when, but I will obviously throw that into a video at some point. I will mix it with a couple of other clips as well. So if you ever do see that, you know that you was here, you was watching it live. That's not too bad. It has slowed down a little bit, but as I say, we haven't got 4 rods out, and I am messing around. I'm messing around with this one. I'm trying to get more on this one than anything else. It's a shame that they do keep going off though, because that time I know I could just not use the bait rods and just use that spinning rod, which I probably will do, but not whilst live, because that will be downtime. I don't want to make that boring for anyone new coming in, or even for you guys. I don't want too much downtime. It's no good. Alright, boss. Thank you for coming in, man. I appreciate it. This is a good one. I'm guessing, I don't know, maybe 60 pound-ish, I think, maybe. I noticed my music stuck. Yeah, it didn't have hardly any fight to it at the beginning, and now all of a sudden it's proper going for it. They're very strange the way they are sometimes. There we go. I'm guessing about 60 odd pound. 65. You're out of current bait. Okay, we ran out of large minnows. Alright, we can always buy more. I really would like to catch with this one. I want to keep catching with this rod. So as I say, when I end the stream, I am going to have a look around. See if I can find you guys another hot spot. Obviously the fish are not going to be as big as here, because these here are the record fish at this location right here. So they might not be as big as this, but if I find a hot spot, I would definitely make a video, share that with you guys for sure. And yeah, we are going to be live streaming again tomorrow as well, so make sure you come back and join us tomorrow as well. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video, subscribe on the video. Yeah, it's a video now because the live stream's going to end. Yeah, I can say video. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. There we go. Yeah. Subscribe to the channel. Drop us a like, and we'll be back tomorrow. If I find a hot spot, I will definitely make another video for you guys and share it later. So if you don't get notifications, do look on the channel anyway, because we had problems starting up this stream. I don't know what was going on with it. We had some kind of problem. So the notification from YouTube might not go out, because I did try and start the stream a few times. I did have a few problems doing it, but we got there at the end. Anyway, we catch you people again soon for some more fun and games. I'm out.